Hello everyone and welcome to Immortal Realm. In today's video, we will talk about manhwas with monsters, dungeons and an overpowered main character. On number 10, we have The Hero Returns. Yes, this manhwa also has a light novel which has 555 chapters. The strongest hero of humanity, Kim Sung-bin. He threw everything on the line and fought, but he still couldn't prevent the destruction of the world. But his legend has just begun as he returns 20 years into the past. The art of this manhwa is very beautiful. The side characters can be said to be a cliché, even the story seems a bit cliché, but still we all know that this is a Korean manhwa and we have high expectations for it. So those of you who love reading reincarnation manhwas or manhwas where the main character returns to the past and he is overpowered, then this manhwa would be the perfect choice for you. Number 9 on our list is this hero for real? Well, to tell you the truth, when I first saw that this manhwa was written by the same author who wrote FFF Class Trash Hero, I was very excited, and some of you who might have read this were also excited. To be honest, when I started reading, I felt a little disappointed. This manhwa is nothing like FFF Class Trash Hero, but still it was decent. There has never been a hero like this before. Is he a hero or an actual demon? Kang Hansu was summoned to this world with his classmates. His classmates were amazed by this brand new world and the magic in it, but the only thing Hansu wanted to do was to quickly return home. Why would I give up my warm, comfortable house to have an adventure in this world? Even the goddess that summoned him said that if he wasn't willing to, there was nothing she could force him and promised to return him to his original world. She did teleport him, but when he opened his eyes, he was still in this world. All of his friends were gone and the only thing around him was monsters. The goddess tricked him. How could he get back home now? More than that, how could he survive here? Number 8 on our list is Ghost Emperor. This manhwa is very old. When I say very old, it means it started 3 years ago. But you might be thinking, then why are there only 12 chapters? Well, the answer is simple, because the manhwa was dropped after releasing only 3 chapters. When I started this channel, I mentioned this manhwa various times in my videos. And this manhwa really had potential. And the good news is that after 3 years, this manhwa is once again picked up by a translation group. And they have started releasing new chapters of this manhwa. Well, the reason is simple. It is because nowadays people are crazy about manhwas and there has been a sharp increase of manhwa readers. This manhwa tells the story of an atheist teenager, Jiang Chenfeng, who by accident acquired a magical power. With this power, he can easily resolve the most terrifying and fearful events in the world. This time, the mission is to rescue a missing boy and the location is the horrifying Kunkunyan. See how he passes through all the way, fighting evil spirits, ghosts and even demons. Yes, our main character is too overpowered. He is basically a superhuman. Number 7 on our list is Dungeons and Artifacts. It is the story of a guy who goes from being weak to becoming overpowered with the help of a cheat. A dungeon guiding gig goes sideways for an explorer, Stetch Atelier, when the prince who hired him tricks him into activating a fatal curse. But instead of staying dead, Stetch is resurrected by a sentient artifact that offers him a deal that may help him to get his revenge. To hold up his end of the bargain, Stetch sets off on a long journey of raiding dungeons, slaying monsters, and making new enemies and friends along the way. The reason why I put this manhwa in almost all of my list regarding monsters and dungeons is because this manhwa has great potential. The art is awesome, the story is also fresh, and the cheating code, which is actually a ring, has very interesting powers. Number 6 on our list is Level 1 Player. The anomaly of the Hunter world, a level 1 player capable of destroying rankers is here. You have awakened. A miracle that our main character desired finally happened, and things finally looked up like they were on track. Wait, why couldn't he level up? On top of his garbage stats, he had no skills. That is when Hyun Sung noticed a weird unique skill while in despair over his bad luck. Number 5 on our list is Your Talent is Mine. It is also known as I Can Copy Talents. The young man Yi Tian obtains the ability to copy talents of others and now fights against the heavens to change his fate. He struggles to survive and protect his sister from the apocalypse of the alien beast invasion. In order to become stronger, he begins to explore the unknown world and gradually reveals the secret between the invasion of the alien dimensions. Well, the reason this manhwa is famous is because the main character is very strong, smart, cunning, as well as merciless. After reading the first chapter, you will realize that our main character is weak, but in just a few chapters, you will see him becoming overpowered. Number 4 on our list is The World After the Fall. Once again, while I was reading this manhwa, I came to realize that it is from the authors of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, which is considered one of the best in manhwas. Humans were suddenly summoned to become walkers, and they needed to clear the tower to save the world. Then, the Stone of Regression was discovered. Walkers could now return to the past, and slowly everyone left. Humanity's last hope, card Deem, was formed by people who refused to abandon the world. But once the last walker reached the floor 100, he no longer knew what to believe. This is the tale of the only man who didn't regress despite everyone else going back to the past. We should have known that Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint's writers would never disappoint. And yes, it is true, the art is god tier, the story is very fresh, and our main character is overpowered. Make sure to read it. Number 3 on our list is The Return of the Disaster Class Hero. There once was the strongest hero on earth, but he died, and he died because of betrayal. I know, it sounds cliche, right? But did he really die? He was stuck in the tower and he kept destroying monsters for the past 20 years. And with the reductions of monsters, he was stuck in the dungeon for 20 years. Not only did his level increase, even the monsters were scared by him. Everyone thought that our main character would be dead, but after many years, he managed to come back to Earth. This time, many things had changed. The heroes who went with our main character towards the dungeon and who betrayed him were now regarded as legendary heroes. The art of this manhwa is very beautiful and the story is very satisfactory. The main character is smart and overpowered. Number 2 on our list is Solo Max Level Newbie, also known as I Am the Max Level Newbie. Yes, as the name suggests, our main character is really overpowered. Kang Jin-hyuk, a gaming streamer and content creator, is the only person who has cleared the game Tower of Trials. However, as the game's popularity declines, it becomes increasingly difficult for him to continue making a living as a content creator. Jin-hyuk prepares to end his 11-year-long relationship with the game and say goodbye to his humble group of subscribers. But on that very day, the Tower of Trials appears in reality with a message saying that humanity will perish unless all players clear each floor within 90 days. Jin-hyuk, who knows the game better than anyone, decides to use his knowledge to his advantage and dominate the tower. It is time to show everyone what a hardcore gamer can do. Once again, this manhwa has a beautiful art, a good main character, and an interesting story. Number 1 on our list is Origins. Hey, before you go and start hating this manhwa saying that this is a copy of Solo Leveling art and the main character is Sung Jin-woo etc., let me tell you something. Although the art is similar to Solo Leveling, this manhwa is nothing like Solo Leveling. A manhwa takes lots of time and efforts to be created. So instead of hating it without even reading it, we should appreciate the authors for making our leisure time more fun and enjoyable. Soo Ai-jin is a bandit who had been expelled from the geisha walls along with 2 of his friends. They then live in a world where monsters are the bone of competition and battles with the wall troops are unavoidable. How is the story going to be and how are they going to survive? Our main character is very overpowered. As you can see, the art is already very beautiful and the story is interesting. That's all for today's video and I hope you got something new to read. For more videos like this, subscribe and have a very beautiful day.